I'd calculated the distance from Zagreb, Yugoslavia, to Bucharest, Romania, then north to Iasi, to be roughly 800 miles. We'd have to ride hard, but should get there in time to meet our sponsors from the Soviet Peace Committee. Michael Harshawn had stressed that the arrangement was to enter Moldavia from Romania on April 21st. That date could not be changed. It had been cleared by Soviet power, the Soviet military, and local police. It could not be altered. Damn, I hate deadlines, but understood. This was a first. We had 17 days. We'd have to average 47 miles a day. It would be close, but we were accustomed to riding 60, 70-mile days. Cycling through Slovenia and Croatia took 6 days. After a couple days exploring Belgrade, Yugoslavia, we set out toward the shortcut across the Bulgarian border. Pedaling hard, we were on schedule until we hit a glitch at the Bulgarian border. A small area 30 miles across stood in our path. With Bulgarian visas in hand, we faced an almost hostile Bulgar border guard. He spoke limited English, but made it clear we would not be allowed into Bulgaria. Local only, no foreigner, he stammered, all the while clutching his AK-47. I snapped, Bulgarian bullshit. Not sure he understood, but I felt better for having said it. Unbelievable. We'd never make it cycling north and crossing the allowed border into Timisoara. I found a man with a tiny van who, for a price, would take us to Timisoara. We jammed in the next morning and off we went on Mr. Toad's wild ride. Timisoara was an eye-opening experience. President Ceausescu was helping prop up his government by selling their share of electrical power generated on the Danube River to Hungary. So it was lights out at 9 p.m. We found a decent-looking restaurant and ordered dinner. Just as we were finishing, customers began leaving. Our waiter lit a candle for us. As we had dessert, the doors burst open and a flood of kids and one old man came in. The kids went table to table picking up food left on plates, eating with their hands. The old fellow wasted no time. He went glass to glass, slugging down the remains of vodka drinks, a sign of the poverty of Romania. The only logical and economic way to get to Bucharest from Timisoara was by train. Pushing bikes, toting bags, we squared off with a cranky ticket agent. No seat available, he spat out. Not taking no for an answer, I held up 5 US $1 bills. He said, 2 cabin seat open, printed 2 tickets and snatched up the bills. With the bikes on board, we found our way through a crowded hallway. Entering our assigned cabin caused a commotion among the other passengers. A woman who spoke some English seemed angry and said, "This cabin holds only 10 people and is full." I held out our tickets, causing another rumble as she explained to the others in Romanian. We assumed the agent had double booked us. The woman took on a more friendly, understanding attitude and invited us to squeeze into the seating. The hallways remained jammed as the train began to rumble toward Bucharest. Standing room only in those hallways, a long, uncomfortable 10-hour ride in our cabin. Bedlam at the Bucharest train station. Taxis were short on supply. Several passed on us as we were pushed and shoved by others. Okay, another investment of US dollars. I pushed to the driver's window. He looked at our pile of bags and shook his head. No. I slapped a $1 bill on the windshield. We had a ride. A day to prepare, then we set off pedaling toward the border town of Iasi. 250 miles north, we could make it.
Beautiful day. 40 more miles to go.
Cât s-aude și înregistrează.
All right. There's some frogs. Hello, cobblestones. Hello, little sheepies. Well, I wanted to get a picture, if I could, of these birds. Not very close, I'm afraid. They have a strange looking beak. And this is a hill over the train track. Very